Now, this is going to be the wine of the week, the Portuguese wine of the week this week from Red Notes here in Sao Martinho do Porto, my newly opened and local wine purveyors, wine store, wine shop, seller. Sergio said to me, he liked the first video. John and I, of course, tried that on my front porch. I'm looking for somebody who wants to try this, or maybe a couple of people. We could drink this together this week. It's a rosé. It's unfiltered. It has a beer bottle cap on it, and it's from a small producer in Alcobaça. And it's a great idea, Sergio. Loving this. And it is the Chinado winemaker. Let me just bring it onto the screen for you. And their lovely website and a little bit of their backstory. Let me just take their bottle off the screen there. And you can see tradition meets passion. If you're looking for an unusual and very local specialist winemaker here in Portugal, you see those caps there? They've got the beer bottle caps, and they've got like what look like hot wax dipped caps as well. This is a craft winemaking operation in Alcobaça. Want to tell you a little bit about their backstory, because we'll find out what a Chinado is, I believe, here as well. So there's the founder enjoying a very nice Portuguese tabua there, right? A little bit of Portuguese snackery going on there in front of your very eyes. That's João Tereso, a sound engineer. Can you believe that? A sound engineer and winemaker. So Portuguese, isn't it? So, I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife. He's got a sound engineer bit, and he's got a winemaking bit. Goodness knows what else he's got as well going on in his skill base. He ventured into winemaking in 2017 to save his grandfather's small plots of field blend vines in Alcobaça, an hour north of Lisbon. And Alcobaça wines, I do think they come into the DOC, the winemaking region of Lisboa. So he saved the granddad's winemaking business. Maybe it wasn't a business, but his vineyards from abandonment, with the guidance of a great friend, local agronomist and winemaker Rodrigo Martins. I learned how to care for the wines. I'm loving this story already. By 2018, I had begun tending to 2 additional neglected vineyards in the Toijais Valley. These vines, aged between 40 and 80 years, are situated on hillsides at about 150 meters, around 500 feet elevation, and have been farmed organically since 2021, being just 15 minutes from the Atlantic. Means that even in early September, when we pick, nights can be chilly and mornings misty. Now, some grapes like this, don't they? Our wines are crafted with low doses of sulfur. Who doesn't like a low dose of sulfur first thing in the morning or last thing at night? And high doses of care and attention. Discussing field blends and the labor they require, I often say the fun is to live with it. That's some life wisdom right there, isn't it? I'm often asked about the origin of the name Chinado. Let me explain. My friend Claudia, an illustrator and bass player, presumably they've known each other from the recording studio and the sound engineering that João does here. So he's known Claudia for years, who created the original illustrations on the wine bottles, the labels, the one that I showed you. Chinado is slang for stabbed. Oh my goodness. As Chino is slang for life. Slang for knife. Okay, I was a bit distracted there. Chinos, a pair of chinos, where I come from, is trousers. You don't want to be boasting that you've got a pair of chinos in Portugal by the sound of it. Some of my wines can catch you off guard and might give you a small nick in a good way, I always hope. Additionally, catch you unawares, a paper cut. Additionally, chino also refers to a stone used to demarcate property boundaries. You see, lovely Portuguese culture and vocabulary here. Reminds me, I'm so behind on my 30-day challenge. I think I'm on day 11, and it's actually day 15 or so. Sorry, Maria. So in a good way, you get a nick. It also refers to, the word Chino also refers to the stone boundary. So a plot marked by stones is a Chinado. For years, I wasn't concerned with selling or marketing the wines because I was too focused on learning how to cultivate the grapes that create the wines that he envisaged and envisioned. When the pandemic finally gave me the time to focus on it, I pulled the drawing out of the drawer. It fit the wines perfectly, and thus the brand was born. Love it when a story comes together of creativity like that. And if I go back to the homepage to give you another look at the wines here, you'll see those beautiful labels. Or will you? Yes, they're just out of shot there. I'll tell you what, I'll put my own photograph on of the label. Look at this beauty here. Isn't that great? Is that the life of a winemaker on a boat sailing into the waves of Nazare there? Probably feels like it sometimes. Great stuff. There you go. That is Chinado for you. And I'll be trying that this week. If you want to try it with me, you let me know.